Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at my favorite toy from the Robot Master line, Reverse Convoy. And at the time of this recording, this is the only video review of him on YouTube. So this should be a debut for this guy on this website. Now if you take a look at him in his vehicle mode, which is obviously a tank, it is a retool / remold of I believe of an old Generation 2 Megatron. I forget the name right now, but it holds the basic design from it in the tank mode. Just the cannon is a little bit different to the back, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Mainly blue, has some gray here, and you can see the tops of the missiles here in the top, which can be flipped up for some added arsenal like that. Now this is about probably about a deluxe class size toy. Lacks features, which is kind of sad because they could have added a lot more posability. Even though this is based off a G2 figure, they could have done some more things. The wheels on the bottom feel rather cheap, and the turret on the top doesn't rotate. It doesn't move up and down, but it just fires just by pulling this back a little bit. With that being said though, I cannot really knock this toy off for the tank mode because it really wasn't designed to be made to be mainly just based on the tank mode. It's really more the double agent persona of this character, which I'll get to in a little bit. So even though this tank mode does look nice from distance, when you get up close and actually start playing with it, it's rather disappointing. To start the transformation, which is I think the Generation 2 toy that is based on the original Generation 2 Megatron, which was a green tank, this is pretty much a downsized version of that. It will transform just exactly the same. Pull off the sides of the turret, which will form the arms. Do that. Grab hold of the back section, which can be a little tricky. There we go. And that piece went flying. Hold on one sec. Okay. Now rotate this all the way down. And just in the same fashion, rotate this off to the side and flip this head up. And there you have it. It's a Reverse Convoy in his robot mode and his Autobot mode. Because this figure has no opposable feet, it just has these little pieces sticking out. It can be rather difficult to stand up, which you kind of almost have to spread the feet up at an angle like that, just so you can stand. But just like his vehicle mode, it lacks a lot of features. Has the rather big Autobot symbol on the front. Take a look in at the head. It has a very Power Master Optimus Prime look to it. It has the main portion of the head has a Generation 1 look to it, but the little pieces on the side are obviously an influence from Power Master Prime. But he does have a gun besides this cannon here, which you want to do by taking this piece off. If I can get him to stand. There we go. And then folding it. Oh. Then it reveals a little handle on the bottom, and he has actually a really cool pistol with a dual-sided pistol with rockets on the top, which is actually one of the coolest guns I've ever seen on a Transformer. Now, like I said before, this is a double agent Transformer, which I really happen to like. And one of the main reasons I got this is because of it. To switch sides, gonna flip this down and rotate this piece all the way around. And if you look, there's a ever tiny Decepticon symbol right there. Then rotate the head around, and it's Megatron. Now I believe instead of being called Reverse Megatron in this mode, he's actually it's actually translated as Rebirth Megatron, which I think in the Robot Master comics, this is supposed to be Generation 1 Megatron. So yeah, I don't know too much about the Robot Master comics, but still like the idea that this is actually supposed to be Generation 1 Megatron in a new form. And this is the only Megatron figure that's ever been made as a double agent in the same ways as a Sideways from Armada. But I prefer this mode with the Megatron head for Reverse Convoy / Rebirth Megatron. It's a very hard figure to come by. I've only seen a handful of them on eBay ever since I got the figure quite a few years ago. But if you ever have the chance of ever even finding this figure, I definitely recommend him, not only just for the hard to find aspect of this figure, but it's actually a pretty fun little toy once you delve into his Decepticon and Autobot sides. Until next time, thank you for watching.